Squad, we back. It's your favorite YouTuber, Ghost, back in the building. And today, we're going to talk about comic book heroes. That's right. Now, me being a fan of both Marvel and DC, I've seen plenty of movies and so many comic book stories that I believe it's time to make a judgment call on this. Who is the greatest comic book character of all time? That's right, we only need to talk about the best of the best. Not necessarily the strongest per se, but someone or something that the world adores, the most popular. They have a household name that rings throughout. To find out, let's go through a list of contenders who at least make my list. I'll state what the character is about, their story, and what are their odds of becoming the greatest of all time. First up, in Marvel, we have Iron Man. Tony Stark, a wealthy heir of Stark Industries, one of the biggest companies in the comic universe. Stark is an absolute genius. His IQ is off the charts, while at the same time being a cool nerd that we all know and love. He founded one of the most popular superhero groups ever in the Avengers, definitively the leader of the group. Don't forget the Iron Man movies were awesome and told us more about the character of Tony Stark and why he is so beloved by the Marvel community. With that being said, I believe Thor, Hulk, and Spider-Man will get higher spot among the hero chain. Nothing personal. I just think one, Thor is a powerful being that withstands the test of time. I know many people don't love the latest Thor Love and Thunder movie, regardless of which I loved it. It still crushed the box office, and we all still need to respect the son of Odin. He has a good humor, charming personality, while at the same time packing a punch that many people can't take. The Hulk is a monster, squad, one of the greatest characters in Marvel history, and has been carrying them for a minute now. I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves because people get put off by all the recklessness, but if you read up on his comics, I promise you, all of us will grow sympathy. Bruce Banner is a man who has been ignored most of his life, an emotionally weak man who is smart but has a history of being abused and having shown resentment towards his father. Suffering from a tragedy that left Banner with an alter ego separate from his own, we see a constant conflict for control of Banner from the Hulk. When he activates the Berserker Rage, very few people can defeat the Hulk, and many fans have been arguing that the Hulk has been getting nerfed for a while, but still deserves the top spot on this list. And then we have Spider-Man, who, in my opinion, is undoubtedly the greatest Marvel superhero of all time. Great personality, funny, and not to mention he's our neighborhood friend. We can relate to Spider-Man. We are talking about a teenager for the most part who is an orphan because both of his parents died in a plane crash. Jesus Christ, raised by his aunt and uncle, Peter Parker only wants to support his guardians. Through financial hardship among other things, Parker is bitten by a radioactive spider, gaining superhuman abilities, strength, and agility that's similar of an arachnid. He only uses his powers for good because of the principles he was taught by his Uncle Ben.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
From blockbuster movies to classic animated shows, Spider-Man is in the Hall of Fame of comic book heroes. Now, squad, I love the DC universe, and there are many superheroes who can contend for the GOAT status. One of them I wanted to mention is Wonder Woman. With her powers and abilities, I believe she can take the title of at least the greatest female superhero of all time. Definitely the sexiest, right? I'm just saying. We're always going to have Superman in the mix, the OG of all superheroes. His story is all too common. Blessed with godlike powers and descending from out of this world, Superman is humanity's protector and the man of tomorrow. But squad, I've been thinking about this for a while. The next hero, in my opinion, is by far the greatest of all time. Even better than the ones I've mentioned so far, even eclipsing Spider-Man himself. And that, my friends, is the Batman. That is right, the Batman is the GOAT, and for several reasons why. First of all, let me put it to you like this. Braveness is one of the best qualities to have in life. The Batman has no powers and can easily die to anyone he is fighting. He is just a human like you and I. But there is a reason why everyone believes Batman is the best and wants to choose him first on their team. It's because he's the man. And braveness. The fear of death left Batman a long time ago. Witnessing so much tragedy in his life allowed Bruce Wayne to view the world in a way where many of us agreed with him. His stealth is unmatched, and it's not just due to his plot armor. The Man of Bat, in my opinion, will edge on the side of caution and always has a plan to defeat anyone, squad. So let's be honest, I'm not standing, I'm just giving you the God's honest truth, I promise you. Notice how everyone that I mentioned so far, only the Batman is unique in how he addresses both grief and tragedy, as he's the only one not willing to cross that line and killing people. It takes a strong-minded type of individual to possess that type of character and principles, and to think a person with that much money, resources, and status, but yet chooses to fight for the little guy, going into the field at midnight and putting in that work. I have to respect that. We know how badass he is. Not one Batman movie had ever flopped. He has the best and most loyal fan base of any hero, facts. It is literally an honor to put on his mask and play him in movies, but enough of that. I'll let the nerds do the talking for me. Squad, what do you think? Is there any comic book heroes that I left out? Make sure to comment them down below. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you next time.